Hey everyone, I am Diana Francesca Depacola from BTBT FSM 3B, and now our topic for today is focus group discussion. For our learning objective, we have first explain how focus group discussion can be useful in processing observation results. Number 2, enumerate ways of encouraging members of the focus group to participate in a discussion. Number 3, identify the important parts of the minutes of the meeting. Observation result and focus group discussion. The observation results are best discussed by the observer, oftentimes the VIS, and the trainers who were observed. The purpose of the discussion is to be able to identify the strengths and weaknesses of the trainers in facilitating session and to improve the resources, materials, and facilities so that CBT is continuously enhanced. It will also help in standardizing maintenance system and other processes involved in training within an institution. Here, the purpose of the discussion is to identify strengths and weaknesses of the trainer during the facilitating sessions. Next is the focus group discussion. The purpose of this focus group discussion is gain knowledge about a topic through group interaction. Second is to collect information for needs assessment or evaluation. Here in approaching focus group facilitation, we have two approaches that are essential to facilitating focus groups. The first is being a blank slate. This means approaching the focus group with an open mind and as few preconceptions as possible about what participants are likely to say or not say. Second is the other essential approach is to be aware of potential biases as a moderator. Differences in race, ethnicity, qualification handled in education levels between the moderator and participants can bring unforeseen biases to how a facilitator runs a focus group. Next is how we encourage in discussion. First, ask the participant to think about an issue for a few minutes and write down their responses. Second, ask each participant to read and elaborate on one of the responses. Note the responses on a whiteboard. Once everyone has given a response, participants will be asked for a second or third response until all of their answers have been noted. Next, these responses can be discussed. And lastly is don't ask more than one question at a time. Even if the questions go together, participants usually cannot remember several questions at one time. And asking multiple questions makes it hard for them to know where to start. When the participants are not providing enough information, here are some follow-up question for them. A. Would you explain further? B. Would you give me an example of what you mean? C. Would you say more? D. Tell us more. E. Is there anything else? F. Please describe what you mean. G. I don't understand. H. Does anyone see it in differently? I. Has anyone had a different experience? Now let's proceed to the minutes of the meeting. The minutes of the meeting is the documentation of discussion, actions, and agreements. It also captures key decisions and assigned tasks. Additionally, it serves as references of future sessions or group discussions. In minutes of the meeting, we have three phases. First, the before the meeting. Second is the during of the meeting. And lastly is after the meeting. The before the meeting, it is the preparation phase before note-taking. It is review the meeting agenda and topics, prepare a minutes template with the date, time, attendees, and agenda, identify expected participants, and confirm your role as minute taker. Second phase is the during the meeting. This is the note-taking phase where you actually gather the information for the minutes. It recording essential details like date, time, place, and attendees, the present or the absent. Summarizing discussions. It captures only key points, not every word said. Noting decisions made. Record agreed actions, responsibilities, and deadlines. And clarifying when needed. If something is unclear, politely ask for repetition or confirmation. The last phase is after the meeting. This is the finalization and distribution phase of the meeting, because the purpose of this is to ensure everyone is informed of the outcomes and responsibilities from the meeting or group discussions.
That's all for today. Thank you.